What's up, guys? This is Crypto James talking to you today about Perpetual Protocol. Perpetual Protocol has had only one bull cycle, but it did well. It's got solid, the development that's happened within Perpetual Protocol and now the addition of the foundation and everything. This is looking strong. I actually think there's gains here that are pretty damn good, given just the developments that we've seen. And we'll go over that in this video. Before I get into any of it though, guys, if you're new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed everyone that I was buying up all of these coins because I expected them to have big profits. And you can see what the profits would have been had you popped in $100 when I recorded and released my videos. And if you sold less than a year and a half on, so less than 18 months on, if you'd have sold, the profit from that $2,600 investment in total would have been over 123 grand, which is nice. It's not bad, is it? Now, I sold these, and since the market crashed, I continue to buy up new cryptos. Anytime I find a crypto that I think is outstanding, that I think has huge profits ahead of it, I get in on it. And I tell my members all about it. So I'll tell them what coin I'm getting in on, what kind of profits it can have, and what percentage of my money I'm putting in. And that's on my website, copymycrypto.com. And when I sell a coin, I do the same thing. I let my members know what coin I'm selling, what percentage of my holdings I'm selling, and what I'm doing with my profits, whether it's reinvesting it, whether it's putting it under my mattress, buying gold, whatever it is. So there is no work for any of the members. It's completely transparent. They get to copy along. They don't have to think. They don't have to do 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 hours worth of research because I do it all. If that sounds good to you, then head over to the website. There's a link in the description now. What you can do is you can check out what the members achieved in the last bull cycle. You can compare it against yourself. If the members outperformed you, then maybe copymycrypto.com is something you want to consider. And remember that everything on the site is public record. So you can read through the entire site and then you can verify everything you read by just watching the old videos on this channel. And if you like it, maybe I'll see you there. So, Perpetual Protocol, currently priced at 65 cents. In the last bull cycle, ran all the way up to around $22. In fact, I think it might have hit a little higher than that. $24.84. So it ran up very nicely in the last bull cycle. But there's been some interesting things that have been happening. So, first of all, whales, high risk, high stakes move. $7.6 million worth of Ethereum withdrawn. So Crypto Whale withdrew 4,700 Ethereum from Bithum, and that was followed by a $6.8 million investment into Perpetual, representing 10% of Perpetual's circulating supply. However, the whale's risky strategy resulted in a significant loss of $2 million when they sold all their Perpetual Protocol holdings at an average price of 74 cents. So very odd, sort of weird decision making from this crypto whale. And Perpetual has surged as Perpetual Protocol Foundation sent tokens to Binance. So we saw the Perpetual Protocol U-based contract reached 2.7 billion, which is huge. It's a record-setting high. And we saw 900,000 Perpetual sent to Binance on September 6th. According to reports, Perp, the native token of Perpetual Protocol, has been priced of the best performing assets. Wow, that needs rewriting. So it had one of the best Augusts, basically, is what I was saying. In the last 24 hours of writing, it reached that ridiculous milestone. So a lot's happened with Perpetual in just terms of trading. But then when we actually look at what it is, it's a DEX for futures on Ethereum and XDAI. Traders can go long or short with up to 10 times leverage on a ton of different assets. The trading is non-custodial, so it means you're always holding your crypto if you're using it, which is obviously a really good thing, especially when you look at just all the crap that's happened over the past few years with FTX, Celsius, all of them. Furthermore, Perpetual Protocol designed its virtual automated market makers to be market neutral and fully collateralized, so there should be less risk as well associated with it. The founders are Yenfen Wang and Xiaokang Li, two Taiwanese cryptocurrency entrepreneurs that had previously launched payroll and accounting companies for crypto startups. Most of the team is based in Taiwan. This is a highly backed project. It's backed by Prime Capital, Multi Arrows Capital, CMS Holdings, Binance Labs, and Alameda. Obviously, Alameda went tits up, but not the end of the world. Like, there's a lot of other investors. Although Three Arrows is obviously one that's down as well. But Perpetual is quite an interesting project. You know, fundamentally one of the most one of the biggest areas that's got to develop within crypto over the next few years is that futures market, or is the sort of perpetual market. Now, within the stock market, obviously there's trillions of dollars invested all the time, but across a yearly basis on the stock market, there's about $2 quadrillion worth of bets that are placed on perpetual markets. And within the crypto market, we're still a bit behind where it should be right now. Perpetual trading is an area that is going to grow, and I think the thing that fundamentally is stopping the perpetual markets growing at the moment is just the lack of regulatory clarity. There's so much uncertainty around what the hell each government in every jurisdiction is going to do. They seem to really have a bug about crypto. So it's so unclear. It's making, you know, some of the most successful day traders, futures traders in the stock market would love crypto because of the swings, would be able to make far, far more money. However, there's so much uncertainty, people are just waiting. And that's what's happening at the moment. Is we've got huge institutions waiting till they know what's going to happen. We've got successful traders, successful trading companies, successful VCs that are all waiting in the wings to get in on crypto until there's some certainty around what's going to happen. What are the laws? What are the tax implications? Everything. It's unclear in almost every country worldwide. But as I said, this kind of market is about $2 quadrillion, which, you know, can't even wrap your head around that number on the stock market. So imagine what it would be in crypto. Obviously, it's not going to be that, but it would be enormous compared to what we've got right now, which is, you know, really a shell of what it should be. And Perpetual Protocol is probably one of the best prepared in regards to this. Perpetual Protocol have been building a number of different things, from their vaults to obviously their trading platform. And, you know, you can stake as well. You can earn a share of the protocol revenue in just a stable coin in USDC by locking up Perp. And this is the vaults, so they call it Hot Tub. So this is the arbitrage Ethereum. So the APY is around 17% right now. The arbitrage on Ethereum is around 10% right now. Optimism's 2.84%, USDC, nice and small as you would expect, 0.65. Arbitrage on Bitcoin in USDC is 18%, which is not bad. So these are profit strategies that generate return with, in theory, minimal risk. Now, obviously, it looks like these are full, but there are still 3 different ones that are not full. So they're a nice profit-making opportunity within Perpetual Protocol. Then you've got the app for the actual trading platform. The app works as simply as you would expect. Sorry, guys. Hay fever. So we can just have a look. Say I wanted to do a Bitcoin trading. What I do like now as well, a lot of dexes out there have got the charts up and running, so you can actually see things very, very easily. You can also see the market trades. This doesn't have... so then there's the funding as well. So this is the funding based on the perpetual markets. Perpetual markets work off of funding. So it's not quite your order book presentation like you get in some other dexes, but it's bloody easy to use, bloody simple and straightforward. Then you've got rewards. So if you wanted to say stake, so you can see what the staking rewards will be, and you could claim them if you were staking. There's the gas rebate program as well, so you could claim that. And there's the Perpetual V2 pool, where you can earn Perp and optimism by providing liquidity. Obviously, when you provide liquidity, higher risk. They also have an onboarding program as well, so you get paid to learn about QE. And there's a $200 reward, so a nice, easy way to top up your funds. But I think that's competition, so bear that in mind. Now, Perpetual Protocol's supply has started increasing, and that is going to increase over time. We still have about another 84 million tokens to be released. Although that's obviously a staggered thing. While, you know, there is going to be a decent amount coming out, a lot of it's staggered because a lot of it's either staking rewards or, you know, rewards in another form. Now, it's saying the circulating supply is 66 mil, which it obviously is. They've obviously introduced some different mechanisms to slow down the supply release, because based on token terminal, which obviously might not be correct, but we should see the tokens out by now. So 30-month vesting period, quarterly unlock releases between the 14th of June and the 14th of December. So yeah, so most, if not all, of the supply should be fully unlocked by now. So I suppose the thing that's slowing everything down is the community rewards. So the community rewards, there's still 77 million odd community rewards. So it looks like the team, the advisors, the strategic investors all have their tokens at this point. So Perpetual is now is the community release. So it's the staking returns and everything else that's actually being waited upon. So that's going to take time. That's not going to be done in a day. That's not going to be done in a year. That's presumably it's the slow release of staking and everything else. So that's probably going to take a few years. We're not going to hit that full total supply, you know, within the next year. So Perpetual Protocol, look, this is one where if all of a sudden there was regulatory clarity, I would think that the perpetual markets would surge like wildfire. I think we'd see, you know, coins hitting 100, you know, Perpetual hitting $100, maybe $200, to be honest. But I don't think we'll see regulatory clarity. And as a result, the question is going to be is how many people keep using the futures market. Right now, I'd be like, look, this market is probably going to hit $15. I feel like you could say that relatively securely. That would put it at roughly a market cap of $1 billion, which is about right. And when you realize that, you know, if people are using this like wildfire, this will do far, far better. Right now, the data doesn't suggest that this is being used enormously right now, but I do expect it will be. The question is how many monthly users are they getting? And are they steadily increasing that? If they can steadily increase that month on month over the next 18 months, this should do something spectacular. I'd conservatively say $15 is where this is going to hit. But again, if there was regulatory clarity, we would be looking at triple figures for this. We just would. Because it's one of the best in terms of positioning for decentralized futures trading. And I quite like it, and I quite like what I've seen from the team. But what's stopping the growth here is regulation. So if governments all of a sudden got better at moving and administration and they got stuff done, which there's no evidence for in the history of time, but if all of a sudden that was to happen, this would go wild. I just don't think we're going to see that yet. But that's one to watch. If regulation comes in, Perpetual Protocol is one to revisit, because I think this is one that would benefit more than a lot of cryptos out there. From regulation. I think most cryptos will not benefit from regulation, but I think Perpetual is one that would. Obviously, it would depend on the legislation around it. But let me know what you guys think. Is it going to hit $15, $10? Is it going to hit 50, 100? What do you think? And what has to happen for it to hit those price points? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you just want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make things easier on yourself, then head over to copymycrypto.com. That is the site I run where I do all the work. I dive into the markets every day. I find cryptos that are winners, and when I do, I let my members know all about them. I let them know what the coin is that I'm getting in on, what kind of profits I think it can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting in, and they can copy along. There's literally no work whatsoever for any of the members. And if that sounds good to you, making those kind of profits without doing any work at all, then go to the site now, compare your numbers in the last bull cycle against the members, read through everything that's there, watch all the videos. You can then go onto the old videos on this channel, verify everything that you read, everything that you watch, and then make a decision if it's something you want to try. And if it is, lovely. Maybe I'll see you there. Anyway, that's it from me. Take it easy, guys.